A short but significant trip back to Delaware. The flight home Friday night marks his first trip on Air Force One as president.
The same plane we had as vice president, only it's much nicer.
Before leaving Washington, President Biden sat for the traditional Super Bowl weekend interview, where he told CBS News Donald Trump's, quote, erratic behavior should bar him from intelligence briefings available to former presidents.
I just think that there is no need for him to have that intelligence briefing. What value is giving him an intelligence briefing? What impact does he have at all, other than the fact he might slip and say something?
On the crises now on his desk, Friday's disappointing jobs report found just 49,000 jobs were added in January. The president pulled back on a big goal to increase the federal minimum wage to $15, saying that will likely have to wait for future legislation, not the current COVID relief package.
I put it in, but I don't think it's going to survive.
Senate Republicans who argue the president's COVID rescue plan is just too expensive are frustrated.
We're being asked to spend another $1.9 trillion to deal with the coronavirus pandemic, and yet we have no idea how much of the $900 billion that we just enacted 5.5 weeks ago has gone out the door.
The president is holding firm on direct relief checks.
I'm not cutting the size of the checks. They're going to be $1,400, period.
But Mr. Biden says he is open to negotiations on setting income requirements.
It's somewhere between an individual making up to 75 and phasing out and a couple making up to 150 and phasing out. But again, I'm wide open.
And Kelly, the other story you're tracking there, on Friday, Georgia Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, who has promoted false QAnon conspiracy theories, spoke out after being stripped of her committee assignments in the House. What's she saying?
Well, this first-term Republican is defiant, and she is lashing out at Democrats and a group of Republicans who voted against her to say that she should be removed from her committee assignments as a disciplinary action for her comments that have been incendiary and false, and her support for untrue conspiracies.
I'm fine with being kicked off of my committees because it'd be a waste of my time. You know who I am. I'm a very hard worker, and I'm proud of it. So now I have a lot of free time on my hands, which means I can talk to a whole lot more people.
So you get the sense that Taylor Greene is certainly not looking at committee assignments as a way to get legislation for her constituents passed. Kristen, Peter?
All right, Kelly O'Donnell, of course, her support of former President Trump certainly helped in that. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.